Gotta kick off the show here.
We're agreeing.
So cleaned up. Welcome in, Bills Mafia. Welcome to the Mafia cast. Of course, I'm your host, Papa Ron, with my boys here, Casey and Mike. Casey, it looks like you got your phone going up and running. How are you sounding?
You guys tell me.
Okay, we got you
It's
so
not-
far.
It's not breaking up. We could hear you. Seems
All right.
pretty
Yeah.
clear. The movements look clear.
Whatever's better than
yeah.
what's happening last week.
Yeah, anybody who watched last week, we apologize for the technical issues we've been having as far as that goes. But guys, it is finally draft night. We finally got here. We've been talking about this for months. It feels like years. I'm ready to move forward and see what's going to happen with the Bills roster today and over the weekend.
Thank
Yeah,
God.
I mean, it's finally here. Yeah,
It's finally here.
yeah. We've been beating this thing to death. We've been waiting for it forever, and yeah,
That horse is definitely dead. We've beat the crap
get to
out of it
see.
over the last few months. Well, we'll just start with, we are going to do our final last mock draft of the year tonight during the show. Of course, we want to get feedback from the listeners. If you're on YouTube or Facebook listening, you can comment. Also, while I'm talking about that, if you're on YouTube, please like and subscribe. We appreciate that. Same thing with Facebook. Before we get into the mock draft, though, let me just ask. I think we kind of talked about this a little bit, but like I said, it's draft night. Mike, I'll start with you. What are you looking for tonight? Are you looking for that big move, or are you know what? Let's just stick with the 28th and see what happens.
I can't help but think about what if when it comes to making that big move. But I think I've stated it enough times that I am perfectly comfortable hanging right where we're at. And yeah, I think there's enough talent in this draft that, I mean, come on, we've seen second, third round players have great careers in the NFL. So
Yeah.
I'm confident we can get it done where we're at. But man, if we move up and do something huge, it better work out.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, Stephon Diggs was a 5th round pick. Our current future number one, Khalil Shakir, was a 6th round pick. Yeah, 5th round pick. Anyways, so you're right. You don't know where these guys are gonna, their careers are gonna turn out. But Casey, how about you?
I mean, all year I've been preaching, team trade down, but a hill I've been dying on even more is I just know we're not going to pick at 28. I just feel like there's no way we're picking at 28. We're either going to go move up into the early 20s and grab somebody, or the board's just not going to fall our way, and Bean's going to drop back to somebody like Carolina, or maybe even the Patriots trying to jump back up into the first round.
Yeah. If we look at past history, we know Bean has always moved up, and I do have a feeling, and I mentioned it on X earlier today, and Casey, you're kind of giving me a little bit of a hard time about it too, but I just think that at the end of the day, and this isn't me saying this is what I want to happen or anything like that, but I have a feeling that Bills are going to move up, and it's going to be Brian Thomas Jr. Would I be happy for that? Absolutely. I love Brian Thomas Jr. I think he could be fantastic. But I'm also kind of okay with moving back and picking up some more draft picks and throwing more darts at these receivers positions.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for going. Why not get one or two of them early? If they're there. Yeah, and certainly trade back and quantity over quality, so to speak. We just said there's plenty of talent that goes later in these drafts, and they end up having phenomenal careers in the NFL. So yeah, I mean, if you can get more, your lottery odds go up. We've been saying that for a while, so that's always a good thing too.
Casey, you're muted. It's not a Mafia Cast show without Casey talking while muted.
No. I think he's moving too many things around. He had to switch devices, so it's understandable.
Yeah.
I still can't hear him though.
Still can't hear you. All right.